Good afternoon, America. Today is Sunday, 4/19/2026, and time now is 16:33 or 4:33 in the evening. I'm going to talk a little bit about something here, which is very important for the United States of America. And I've been watching and observing the comings and goings of Donald J. Trump. And as I understand it now, the staff or the administration staff have kind of shooed him away from certain meetings that they are conducting. And I understand it also that J.D. Vance was shooed away by Donald Trump. Now I'm seeing here a little bit of a, how would you say, a paranoid schizophrenic by this president. And I'm going to say this to you. He's threatening Iran with depopulation. In other words, he wants to completely blow Iran up. And that is a very dangerous precept to conduct on a nation, knowing that there are other nations surrounding that nation. Now, I would wonder as a nation leader what he would do next. And I would wonder in NATO what he would do next. The problem here is that this man has gone off the wall. And is a very dangerous subject in leadership in the United States of America. Now, there have been assignments to basically neutralize this subject from office of the presidency. These are conductive laws which are in place, amendments to basically impeach him out of office, which is what he needs to be done to. As he is conducting a very, very unsound national security risk and world national security risk, international security risk. Now, I'm not going to be getting into detail what I basically understand and know. But this president needs to be impeached or given the 25th Amendment and told to go, or forced out if he has to be forced out. But there needs to be something conducted for the safety of the United States and of humanity. Now, this is not a, and I understand that some of the supporters would say contrary. But I'm going to say this to you. Once that nuke button is pressed, there is no turning back. And I will say this as well. There will be no New World Order when Trump is creating disorder on this planet. Understand that concept. And you businessmen should know that, and corporate businessmen. So I think it's time for a little bit of an executive action here. An executive directed action is needed to basically fire this president. That's basically what you need to do. Now, I'm not against any one perspective, but I use logic, and what I'm seeing is not of any good for the world and for the United States of America. I'm hoping that many of you who are wise and logical and using your brain waves given you, that the there's not a sound mind in this man, as he is threatening Iran with total nuclear annihilation. And that is not a concept that we, the American people, think. And this has been since the time of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And I know that some of you remember that deadly force that we use against a nation. Even their own people remember that. And that is something that we want to endeavor in, to be known as the annihilator of civilizations, without them annihilating us, which will be a process shortly to come. As I'm seeing a complete destruction of Israel and of Iran. What do you think is going to happen afterwards? Do you think everything's going to go peaceful? No, you have the superpowers on this world, and they will take in a chance to become the major superpower of the world. So who would be standing in the way but the United States of America? And we have 4 superpowers on this world competing for number 1. I recall in history about Alexander the Great, who conquered all of his world and territories, united all of those tribes and nations. But then when he was dying at the age of 33 from a nosebleed, 4 of the generals got the inheritance. And after this was conducted, after they each got a territory, they became warring against each other, vying for the same type of power as Alexander the Great. Eventually, they destroyed each other and divided among all the nations. So it never comes to a good end. Understand this, it may be the same type of environment that we have, though in a bigger, grander scale. You generals in the military are very wise and you understand the process. So you should be even more wiser to conduct fail-safes on this president because of his off-the-wall standards of logic. And I would really remind you that you have a great force among you in the military. Please, use your brains. If you know something is wrong, conduct an executive action. Let's make America safe, and let's make this world safer for our children. If you have grandchildren as well. May God bless America. May God bless every single family in America. Protect the innocent. God bless all of you.